You're going to walk or jump or hop your way to a seat at the top of your mat. If you have a handstand practice, it's a great place to throw in a couple of handstand hops and try and kick your butt. Otherwise, you can walk, 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 or just jump through. Come on down to sit. Good. Navasana boat pose. Shins parallel to the ground. Palms face up like you're holding up a tablet, a table here. Good. And then roll the shoulders back and down, rise up through the chest. Nice. And then if you can, toe lock to the big toes here, and then lengthen your legs. And it's okay if the knees stay a little bent here or deeply bent, but use the leverage of the hands locking to the feet to help pull the chest up towards the toes even more. Good. And then keep your left foot, release your right foot, point your right toes, halfway down through the toes, balance here in your tailbone. Cross your right ankle towards the opposite side of the mat. Bend your left knee, half Gomukhasana legs. Fold your left ankle here in towards your seat. The knees are once again stacked. You might need to rearrange the flesh of your seat. And then prop up through the fingertips and fold your way on down. Let the head drop in. Let the weight of the left knee pressing down into the right thigh help open up into the calf and into the back of the right knee even more. Sink in deep into the shape. Good. Roll your way back up. Take your left peace fingers to your left big toe. Reach up through the left leg. Right peace fingers, right big toe. Navasana once again. All right, find that sweet spot. You might wobble a bit trying to find where you can balance comfortably on your tailbone. Keep hold of your right foot this time. Free up your left foot, but the left leg stays hovering. Point the left toes. Cross the left ankle towards the opposite side of the mat. And then set it down. Bend your right knee this time. Hug your right ankle in next to your seat. Half Gomukhasana legs. And then fold your way on down again. All right, so your left leg is at an angle. It's not straight out in front of you. So that you almost form a triangle here with your thighs, with the knees being stacked as the top point of your triangle. Nice. One more full breath in and a full breath out. Roll your way back up. Right peace fingers, grab to your right big toe, lift up through your right foot. Left peace fingers, left big toe. Navasana, once again, boat pose. You got it. And see if you can keep rolling your shoulders back so that you can lift up through the chest even more. And it's like your belly could rise into the thighs and then up towards the knees. Take the curve out of the low back. Good. And then bend the knees, set the ankles down, lengthen your legs out, Paschimottanasana. Lift up through the chest to fold your way on down. And you can always bend your knees here if you need some space in the back of the hamstrings. The hands will grab whatever they do. Calf, ankle, feet. Let the front body absorb the back body completely as you bow on deep into yourself. And then melt a little more. And then a little more. Until you go so far deep into your own self that it feels like the exterior walls just disappear. Lovely. Roll your way up. Find your way onto your back side. Get comfortable there. Hug your knees up into your chest. Rock it around there a little bit, side to side. You can keep your right knee into your chest and lengthen your left leg straight out onto the ground. And then take a twist. Drop your right knee over to your left side. Your left hand will be on the outer edge of the right knee, and your right arm can cactus out to the side, right? So keep both shoulders anchored down into the ground as you come into your reclined twist. Let your eyes close, and your chin can even drop over to your right shoulder. Right? So you really feel the entire opening through the right side of the body as right knee reaches in one direction, right shoulder and chin reach in the other, and that's what gives you that big stretch open. Good. Back through center, hug both knees into your chest once again. Rock it around there side to side, feel your low back get massaged down. And then it's your right leg that goes long this time. Extend it out in front of you, let it rest on the ground. Keep the left knee into your chest and then twist the other way. Drop your left knee over to your right side. Left arm will go out long in a T shape, chin towards the left shoulder, both shoulders heavy into the earth. Good. You really want to be on the outer edge of the right leg there. And shut your eyes. Right, so you can observe the sensation and not be distracted by anything that's on the outside. And then see you can stretch your breath along with your muscles. Can you start to slow that tempo down even more as we near the end of the practice for today? And then can you relax into your jaw, into your face, and into your toes, into all the spots that aren't so obvious. Amazing. Back through center, hug your knees into your chest, rock it around there, side to side. See if there's a final shape that you need, maybe a happy baby, maybe a back bend, maybe a final inversion, maybe nothing, right? And if it's nothing, then go right into your shavasana, come into the stillness, come into the rest. If there's still a little bit more action and movement that you need, then do that first before you come into the rest. But as you move here into your final shape of shavasana, this beautiful place of rest and stillness, of introspection, of this time out, this pause, this moment to recover, this moment to restart. Take a full breath in. Inflate into the lungs so much they feel like they might start to shake. Hold the breath there, and then sip in a little bit more air. And then a little bit more. And a little more and hold. So we always can surprise ourselves at just how much more we are capable of than we think we are. But you have to try. Huge breath out, a big sigh of relief. Let all the tension, all the stress leave on the wave of that breath as it exits the body. And commit completely into your final meditative state of rest. And I recognize that this shape is not easy. It's not easy to be still and be exposed and be vulnerable, right? Sometimes it's easier to move and to sweat and to use our power and show that power and build heat and use our fire. But we need to find that beautiful melting point where the two collide into one another so beautifully that it takes us to that place of bliss that we are working towards in our yoga practice, that balance, that stillness, the ananda. Silence can be really uncomfortable. And there's a time to speak up, and there's a time to also just listen, even when it's internal. And if you need to stay longer, you will stay longer in your shavasana as long as you need. If you're ready to come out of it, let the sound of my voice bring you back into your physical vessel and start to see a little more clearly with your two eyes into that space between your eyelids and start to bring them back into focus. Bring some more awareness back to the breath. some more intention. Take a full breath in through the nose. Sigh it out through the lips nice and gently. Slide your feet one at a time into the earth, bending the knees, stretching your arms in opposite directions overhead. Reach as much as you can overhead. Open and release. Wiggle around if you need, and then tip over onto your right side and pause in stillness once again. And let all the rewards of your efforts melt into the deepest parts of your being now. Let it be medicine that floods through the body. And your hands find the ground and they will press you back up to sit. Take your time to return to your Sukhasana, your comfortable seat. And then let the palms meet in prayer at the center of your chest once again. This beautiful gesture, mudra, of gratitude. And be grateful to your body for taking action and movement when you ask it to. And thank your body and your mind and your breath for letting you be still and rest when it's called for as well. Sacred sound of Om to seal in our practice. The sound of everything. Sound of creation, sustaining, and breakthrough. Inhale. Bathe in that sound for a moment. Lift your prayer up to your third eye, the space between your eyebrows, place of intuition, inner wisdom, and always honor that in this practice. Namaste. Take the teachings off the mat, put them into practice out there in the world. Full breath in to rise back up. Such beautiful work. Thank you so much for flowing with me. Hope you stay well, and I'll be seeing you soon.